Reggie, in the lectures you discuss how the overlap of the ages and the delay in Christ's coming is actually a positive thing, but we often hear that it may have been an embarrassment or a struggle for the early church. What do we know of what they understood the situation?
Well, Andrew, there's one place in the New Testament where it looks like there were some people who were concerned that the Lord wasn't coming right back as soon as people thought. That's in 2 Peter. And Peter just says, don't worry about it. The Lord is not short in patience, but a day to the Lord is as 1,000 years. 1,000 years is of a day. Y'all need to be busy going out there telling people about Jesus. But for the and Peter's attitude seems really to be the predominant attitude in the New Testament. It surely was Paul's, and I think it is worth underlining. Paul didn't go around worrying about, well, when is he coming back? Paul was so excited that he came and he is coming again. And for him, the perspective is, look what God is doing now. There is this fullness of Jew, and God's not going to stop until he's got the fullness of Jew. There's this fullness of Gentile. God's not going to, unleash the trumpet blowers until the last Gentile is in. And sometimes I love to sit in airports and I just look at all the people that I don't know. And I'm surprised at the infinite imagination of God in the way he makes all these different people, each one bearing his image in a particular way, each one potentially one of his special children. And I'm kind of glad I'm not the God who has to say, I've had enough. And Paul has this sense of, my job, our job is to go tell, because we never know when that fullness is in. And he's got this, Paul also has this sense of there is this maturity, a rounding outness, a perfection even, of the church that the Lord is committed to, that Jesus is making his bride radiant for his return. And what is often approached, like in the modern world, as being a problem of the delay of the parousia, that just wasn't in Paul's field of vision at all. What he was about was, oh Lord, thank you for this day of new creation. Now is the day of salvation. Now we get to go tell people the resurrection has begun in Jesus, and one day it's going to be completed when he comes back. Come on in, come on down, become a part of it. And his robust sense of history and our sense of what it is to be able to contribute to the kingdom is just pretty amazing to me.